Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I am going to try to get back into the swing of things, so bear with me. I am trying to film a few videos today. We're going to start our May budget. These are, I don't know if I have May in my shop or not. If you're interested in these, let me know. I have a few of them already created. I just haven't done the work of getting them up in my shop. They're actually made for a happy planner. And I obviously did not print it out happy planner size. I printed it out to go into my 3-ring binder because I did not have time to do all the cutouts and laminatings and all the things. I need to get back to simplicity, or as simple as I can get. I may even go back to my Collie budgets. I don't know yet, but I like the layout of these, so I may just go ahead and finish out the year on these ones so that I can get them done. This is artwork that I created myself through an AI program that I found online, and I basically was looking for, I don't know, a girl with a dog, either reading or writing in a notebook, you know, budgeting type things. That's kind of the aesthetic I was going for with these. So if you do notice the ones that I do have in my shop, the dog's always different. The girl's maybe somewhat similar, but different. But all of them have the same type of theme going on. I wanted a muted, I don't know, the words I'm looking for, they're just not coming to me today. I am out of practice, guys. At any rate, this is my May budget that I have done for myself. Like I mentioned, if you are interested, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to throw some of these in the shop. I don't know when I will get them there. At this time, my shop is going to be a printable shop only. I have to go through it and see if I have anything that is a shippable item, because I don't have time right now to do any of the shippables. I do apologize. I'm still waiting on my new laminator, which got back ordered, so it doesn't do me any good for any shippable items right now anyway. My desk is horrendous. I haven't seen my desk. It has been a collect-all for months. That is sad. I just cleaned it off so I could do this video, and I'm still cleaning. I missed so much stuff. There's dust and dog hair, and it's just everywhere. I can't help it. Speaking of, we adopted another doggo. So we were going to the grocery store, and on the way back, there was a dog that was dumped on the side of the road. And they left him with a little cup of water. His paw was bleeding, and he was right by a main highway. And we couldn't leave him. So we turned around and went back for him and checked him out, found that his paw was bleeding, and he tried to jump into the car, didn't try to bite us or anything when we was trying to check out his injuries and everything. And he seems to still be a puppy. He's huge. He seems to still be a puppy though. So I don't know if whoever had him just got tired of him or didn't realize how big he was going to get, or I don't know. But he is now our Aries, and he and Sophie get along great. And so yeah, we have a new family member. I'll try to pop a picture of him up here, and him and Sophie out playing. Well, we were trying to get a good picture from our office, so I'll try to put that picture in. And he loves his toys, so you will hear him in the background, and I do apologize if that sets any of your dogs off. There's no controlling him. He's a he's a toy hound. He took over all of Sophie's toys. She has to fight him for her toys when she wants to play. But other than that, not fight, just fight. You know, little basic sibling squabbles that they get into. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. So, what we're going to do is set up my pages. I was going to do this in a cardstock and laminate it with my monthly, oh, pictures that did not turn out. Anyway, I was going to put this on cardstock and then laminate it with my monthly debt tracker and all the things, which did not even print out, and I didn't even notice that. Whatever. I'll just print another one. It will be fine. But, as you can see, I am not on my game today. So I'm just going to get all of this arranged real quick and see what I can come up with.
Yeah. Would it be cool to say? Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition. All my senses tell me I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling, what if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. And your friends are drunk, and the DJ keeps playing the same songs, and time isn't moving along. So would it be cool to say, do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we could find a two-song place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Oh, do you want to escape with me? Oh, oh, oh.
So this is going to go into my 3-ring binder, which if you have watched my channel for a hot minute, you know this dust is getting on my nerves. That it is purple and sparkly and beautiful and everything, but it is up in my shelves above up here, and so I'll get it down later. Right now, what I want to do is get my monthly budget rounded out. So the first page you come to after my May header here is the debt tracker, which we are going to fill out later this month. I have gotten off track on my budget. I don't have a budget, so we have to get back on track. Does that make sense? And we have some plans coming up in the future, hopefully later this year, and I want to get our debt under control before those things happen. So we're going to start tracking our debt and working on getting some of that paid off. You are going to see differences in my budget as we go along. The next 2 pages are my calendar. Let me move some things so we can actually see what's going on here. So I have a 2-page calendar now instead of a 1-page calendar because I needed more space to actually write. My other calendar was great, and if you are pinched for space, it works. But I wanted to be a little extra. And there's some days, like especially down here across the bottom in May, to where 2 days take up a block. So I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of space to write. I want to be able to, and I'm going to do that in another video as well. Normally I would do that in this video, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now because I did not prep for this video. I just wanted to film. Anyway, All of this, I have to go through and see when everything is due. Most of the stuff is due towards the beginning of the month, but I have some other things scattered around that I need to write in as well. And I'm going to have to look those up. So, we will come back to another video on that one. If I even do it for May, I may just do it off camera and then come back in June so I know what I have going where, and then that way in June we'll be on par, if that makes sense. At any rate, my main goal today is to get our monthly budget set up and our sinking funds set back up, because I have 0 sinking funds. 0. We are literally starting over from scratch, and it's scary, but at the same time, I don't know where I was. The dog started barking at ghosts, apparently. So, at any rate, we're going to get back on track. We are going to start our budgeting back up, because I do not like going through the month and not having money at the end of the month. I do not like barely scraping by, which is what we have been doing, and I'm done with it. So, I'm going to write out everything. My monthly budget is my overview for the whole month, so I know how much is going where, etc., etc. And then my paycheck breakdowns, which you will see coming up in another video. We're going to take each paycheck and designate a certain amount or a certain bill towards that specific paycheck so that it is covered and I know which one needs to pay what bill. I've never, until here recently, I haven't ever really budgeted that way, and it's confusing to me. So, bear with me as I get through all of this, because this is going to be a process for me. If this is the way you budget and you have some pointers, please leave some comments down below, because I am all ears. Excuse me, my allergies are not my friend today. But, nonetheless, I'm going to jump in. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. And if I get it right, yay me. But, all of my budgets, all of my videos on my channel, in case you're wondering, number one, I am not a professional. Never have been, don't claim to be, never have claimed to be. Number two, these videos are for your enjoyment. Watch me have my blunders. Watch me make mistakes and hopefully learn from them. Because that is what my channel is for. That and to keep myself on track, which I fully intend to do. Hubby and I have been going over and over and over some different scenarios and things that we want to accomplish and have done. So, let me scoot you in and see if we can see a little better. Hopefully that helps a little bit. So that is where our plan is going to be coming into play. So hopefully I can orchestrate said plan and actually get things going the way we want them to go. I cannot seem to find my erasable pens. They have become MIA. I only have one, and it is pink. And I don't want to do my budget in pink because that is what I save for boo-boos. So, I guess I'm going to use my old trusty G2 and hope I don't make any mistakes. I do have whiteout. If I do, no biggie. But, with that being said, I was also planning on making new covers. Well, so much for me trying to keep this video all in one clip and very little editing on my part. But hey, it's what it is. So I had plans on making new covers for my little notebook here, as well as getting some new filler paper. But that has not worked out in my favor because I have been so stinking busy. So I do need to tear out my old ones because we're getting ready to start over in my budget. So these I will keep up here because I'm not throwing them away. That's for my records. Meanwhile, this is going in my purse so that I am able to go back and write everything that I spend on a daily, which honestly, unless hubby takes me to and from work, is not a whole lot. So, as long as I stay off Temu and Walmart.com. Yeah, I have to get that under control as well. First things first, I haven't made up my mind. I might chat through this, but then that might throw me off. I think I'm just going to throw a little bit of music over me writing my categories down. My new budget layouts have our income across the top, which I never reveal fully. I do like to keep a little bit of privacy on that. However, I have fixed expenses, variable expenses, cash envelopes, debt, and then sinking funds. And then at the very bottom, which you cannot even see, I have a saved box. So however much money left over at the end of the month, I do not foresee that happening this month, but that's the goal. So that is how my new layout is going to play out. Hopefully I have enough boxes for everything that I have, and I can get all of that done. Now, my cheat sheet is not done up in this layout. It is literally just a notebook with just one side, whole side, has all of my bills laid out. So I have to go through and actually do my layout. I told you, I did not prep for this video very well. So I'm going to put some music over this portion of it. Hopefully on my paycheck budget videos, I don't have to do that, and we can chat through those. But for now, when I go to put the money in, the amounts in, the estimated columns, I am just going to go ahead and talk through that. That part I will not have music over. But for this part, I will have music over. So without further ado, let's get started on writing out our monthly budget that we haven't done in forever. I wonder if I even remember.
Do you want to escape with me? Yeah, I see you there biting your cherry lips, giving me a hint at an early exit. Can't believe, gotta pinch your cheek to know this isn't fantasy. Right, skip the chit chat cause that shit cheap. Doesn't matter either way cause I can hear everything. Wanna get some air to breathe cause I can see you falling asleep. Your friends are drunk and the DJ keeps playing the same songs, and time isn't moving along. So would it be cool to say, do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we could find a two-song place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Do you want to escape with me? Oh, oh, oh. Do you want to escape with me? Escape with me. Do you want to escape with me? Oh, oh, oh. Do you want to escape with me? Escape with me. Oh, intuition, follow intuition. Escape with me. Escape with intuition, follow intuition.
You can only see to credit card 3, but I have credit card 4 and appliances down here at the very bottom as well. So now we are actually going to start plugging in some numbers. As you can see, I have one more credit card. I think that's really the only bad thing that I've done over the past couple months was get another credit card. Bad, yes, but also benefits us in the long run. So, number one, it's helping to build our credit. Oh, credit card. No, I got 2 credit cards. So I got 2 new credit cards while I have not been doing budgeting. And the whole point in those credit cards is to help build our credit, because we have plans and we need to build our credit quickly, and that's really the only way I know to do it. So that's what we did. Is it a good idea? No, absolutely not. Don't do that. Do not do as I do. Don't. Just don't. But it is what we did, and hubby and I do have our plan, and the new job that I have is going to help us accomplish that. So I've been at my new job for about 2 months, and almost 2 months, about a month and a half. And I really like it, guys. I really like it. Less stress, it's good pay, and I think it'll definitely be beneficial for us. So I accepted a few jobs and was offered a few jobs in the process of going through all of this, and I landed on one that I'm happy with. So although other ones had different benefits to the actual job itself, this one I feel was a better fit for what I needed. So this is the one that I went with, obviously. But with that being said, I'm very happy with my new job. And the only thing I don't like about it is I get up at between 5 and 5:30 every morning, and I do not get home until 5 o'clock or between 5 and 6 of an evening. And I have an hour commute each way. So there's 2 hours that I'm just on the road. And that part I'm not super happy with, but the job itself, I like the people I work with, I like the job itself, so hopefully everything plays out the way we're hoping it will. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, now back to business. We're going to go ahead and plug in some numbers, and I'll kind of go over what my plans are for this month. And then I noticed I did not put a space for me to get a total on these. Did I do it on our paychecks? Nope, I did not. So that might be something I have to adjust later. But right now, this portion of it should work okay for what I need. I had enough spaces for everything, which I'm happy with. Let me double check and make sure I got everything checked off over here. Yep, I had enough spaces for everything that we have, so that's a plus. I would like to get less in each box so that we have more money at the end of the month. That's the goal. So, May 2024 is a new beginning for us, so let's start with that. So rent, as always, $550. The car payment is $350. Insurance on the car is $120. It's less than $120, but I round up when I'm doing my estimates. Internet is $120. My phone, I have Straight Talk, and oh boy, do I not like Straight Talk right now. But it's all I can afford right now, so it's what I'm working with. If you guys have other options for cell phone service, let me know in the comments below, because I am on the lookout. I need to get a new phone, but I have to save up for that. Let me just add that down here on the sinking funds. I don't have an envelope for it yet though, so we'll see. But I get the $45 service plan from Straight Talk for my phone. That gives me my data and my talk and text and all the things. So I'm not happy with them. Straight Talk has a bring your own phone policy, and Needless to say, that policy did not work for my husband's Straight Talk phone. So I'm out $35 and they wouldn't put the service over onto my phone to not waste it. So whatever. Anyway, I don't like Straight Talk right now. Electric, we have estimated $55 for. Gas, I have set aside $40. We're going into the warmer months, so we're not using as much heat. Trash is about $99. Water. My water bill is ridiculous. I don't know what happened. Will you stop tearing things up, sir? Those toys are supposed to last you more than 2 seconds. I know, you love your toys. Let's not tear them up, okay? Anyway, I don't know what happened with the water. Hubby is investigating and we're going to find out, but there's no way my water bill should be that much. At all, ever. It's not like we were filling up a pool or anything, which we were not. Let's see. Sam's. I have set aside $133 for Sam's for the month. Online, I set aside $100. Groceries for the month too. I have set aside $500. I don't know if I'm going to get to actually use $500 for groceries because I don't know, but we'll see. I would like to get groceries. Groceries is one thing that lacks when it comes to my budget. I am big on making the payments on all of our bills, but then I forget to put food on the table. So that is something that I definitely need to work on. Because we need to eat. Necessities. How much did I allot for necessities? I allotted $170 for necessities. Pets, I allotted $130. Allowances, I allotted $150. Car maintenance. So I have $165. I have to get brakes on the car and I have to get an oil change, and then I also need to get the inspection sticker, and then in June I have to get my plates renewed. So I have a lot of stuff to do. Vehicle gas for the month. We have, where you at? $450 allotted. That's for the month. And I know that sounds like a lot, but like I said, I have an hour commute one way to work, and that's Monday through Friday. So I have to make sure that I have enough gas to get to and from work, otherwise I can't pay the bills. Medical, I have allotted $25 for. Okay, so credit cards, it's $30. We're putting $100 on this one because I want to get it paid off. We're putting $30, which is above the minimum. $30 is above the minimum for all of our cards. And $25 on the new card. I don't even know if you could see that. There you go. Appliances, as always, gets $50. The Cabela's card gets $30. And then Affirm gets $28 and $29. Now here is where I have to brain work and figure out what is going where. Actually, I can put that over here. So sinking funds. total for the month is getting $142. So now we have to break up $142 over here. So I know emergency fund's going to get $50. I would like to start putting more in there, but I'm starting over, and right now this month I can't afford to put more in there, so it just is what it is. At least I'm putting something in there. New car, I'm going to put 25 into. Vacation, I'm going to put 20 into. So we're up to 95 birthdays. I want to put $10 into, because I have 2 birthdays coming up this month. Anniversary, I can put $5 into. Sam's membership, vet bill, I want to put $5 into the vet. Medical, I'm going to try to bump that up a little bit. I need to get my eyes checked, and my new insurance does cover quite a bit, but I don't know how much it's going to cover on the glasses themselves if I have to get them, which I think I do. I don't know. So I'm probably going to put $10 in here because something is better than nothing. Christmas and a new phone. I'll put $10 in for a new phone. And I'm almost out, so I'm probably going to put $5 into Sam's membership. And then for Christmas, I get to put a whole $2 in. Woohoo! So there's $142 for the sinking funds. So I'm not gonna. It's fine. I'm starting the process, so it's fine. But this is what our monthly budget is looking like. Let's add up some numbers and see how bad it's going to be this month. So rent is $550, a car is $350, insurance is $120, internet's $120, and the phone is $48. So that is $1,188 on the estimate. Wow. So electric is $55, gas is $40, water is outrageous, trash is $99, Sam's $133, and then online is $100. So that comes to $547. Now our cash envelopes. Comes to groceries is $500, necessities is $170, pets are $130, allowance is $150, car maintenance is $165, vehicle gas is $450, medicals $25, and sinking funds is $142. So that's $1,732. This is $142, which comes from here. So it doesn't get added into the other add-ins. Now debt, hopefully you can see this. It's 30 plus 30 plus 28 plus 29 plus 100, 30, 50, and 25. $322 for debt that we are paying on. Now to add everything up, I'm going to mark saved out. Estimated. And then actual. And you can't even see that. So I marked out saved and then wrote estimated and then actual. And I'm just going to lump sum everything in estimated. I'm not going to do different categories down here like I would normally do, because I do need to reformat these. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to work with what I have. So fixed expenses is $1,188. Variable expenses is $547. Cash envelopes is $1,732. And debt is $322. So estimated total for this month is $3,789. I really hope we make that much. Okay, so so this is our monthly budget for the month of May. And I know it's a little bit of repetition, but I have a whole page over here for sinking funds, which I'm going to throw into this video because I started doing that back in, I think, October, September timeframe. But these both became one video. And instead of dragging it out and making it multiple videos, because I do have other videos coming out this month, I'm probably going to go ahead and film some of those this week and get those going, but then I have to come back and film some update videos for those videos later throughout the month. So we'll see how that works. My goal is to at least get started back. So I'm not going to put these in alphabetical order for this month because I can try.
Open my eyes, I slept through the day. Slept through the day, feeling uneasy, I push it away. Push it away. Last night was fun, don't feel like today. Feel like today, let's do it again, let's go on a date. Cause tonight I'm gonna take you out and live the dream that we've been talking about. So we can dine and spend up all our nose. Let's forget that we broke. I wanna celebrate and have some fun tonight. I wanna show you all the lavish things in life. So raise your toes for.
There we are with that, and I'm starting with 0 for absolutely everything. So what we are putting in, I will come back later because that number may change depending upon what I am able to do, if that makes sense. Because something has to give somewhere, and I have to make sure that I have enough for everything. So that, my dear friends, is our monthly budget for May. I know it was probably a long video, and I do apologize for that, but I had to do a video. I have to get started back because our finances are right now. And we need to get them back on track. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for those of you who have stuck around on my hiatus. I greatly, greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you if you are new here watching. I greatly appreciate you as well. And I hope that you take time and actually write out your bills like I do. It is so much better. You don't have to physically write on paper if that's not your thing, if you want to do it on a tablet or on your phone in your notes app or what have you, but keep track. That would be my advice. Just keep track of where your money goes. You will be amazed at how much you spend on things. I am not allotting for eat out because that is what we use our allowance money for, and it's really only on payday when we do it. So and it's not even every payday that we do that. So I'm aiming to put more money towards groceries than actually eat out. However, if we do eat out and we don't have enough in our allowances, I will take from groceries to do the eat out for that day. That's also usually a grocery day is payday. So that's usually kind of how we do that. But I also try to, I've started doing my grocery list and my grocery pickup again, because I've noticed if I just make a list and go into the store, I still come out with things that are not on my list. But if I can set and do a grocery pickup, then I'm more picky about what I put in my cart, and I will take things out of my cart to make sure that we have our basics that we need. And I stick to my budget better that way. So I'm going to re-implement the grocery pickup as well, just so I can get back on track and start saving money and get rid of some of these debts down here, which you can't even see, but they're down here, and get those paid off. Now, with that being said, groceries and necessities goes back onto our Walmart credit card because we do earn some points back through the Walmart credit card. But the $30 is also going towards paying off the balance as well. So, basically I pay it off and then I use it. And then I pay it off and then I use it every payday. That way we're earning points, and that does also help pay down the balance as well. The Cabela's card we use for our gas, and so every payday I will put money onto the Cabela's card, and that's how we put gas in the car. And those points earns for Cabela's. The other 3 credit cards are basically just fillers to make it. We were bad. We needed groceries and things. So 2 of them are full. We have to start paying those off. And 1 of them is just for our like Hulu and our TV, basically. I don't have cable or anything like that. We watch Hulu and we watch Stars and we watch, you know, those things. Mostly YouTube, but we do watch a couple apps, and so I have those on that credit card, and that's literally all that credit card is used for. So it's pretty much free and clear, but except for those little fees on it. But that helps make our credit look a little better as well. It doesn't look like we're completely maxed out on the credit, if that makes sense. I am not here to give you advice on credit cards. If I were, I would tell you don't get them. But this is what we did. This is not the norm. This is not what you should do, especially if you're trying to get out of debt. But this is what we did, and this is how we are working our budget to accommodate said debt and work on paying it off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a great big huge thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I do have some more budgeting videos coming up, as well as some blunder videos, I'm sure, on our budget. I'm going to use this channel like I did previously and track my progress. Hopefully it's better as opposed to worse, but this is what we're gonna do. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky.